So I love that commercial because it does this little looping thing about what the Internet of Things is. And the Internet of Things is everything from a self-driving car, Google's self-driving car, which you'll see in the next video, in the next lecture, to connected devices, to your shopping, to everything. The Internet of Things is how we are going to communicate with the Internet by 2025. It's proposed. It's the actual proposed development of what the next stage of the Internet is. So now I know we're talking a little bit about futurism, and in the next one I'll get a little more specific. But you have to understand, all of this really is about data quantization and human quantization. There are upsides and downsides, and the next question you're going to have to really think about is the Internet of Things a positive part of human growth and human connection, or is it something that maybe we shouldn't be doing? Maybe this is too much. Now, the next video you're going to see is a TED Talk, a very positivist view on the Internet of Things. And it's important that you see the positivist view, only because the next lecture is kind of terrifying, and it's like kind of the negative point of view. But it's important for you to see the positive point of view, because you can actually tell that maybe this proposed development of quantization of life, of data analysis, is a better way of us as human beings, understanding the world around us. In other words, everything's becoming digital, and everything's moving from a hardware-based society to a software-based society or a server-based society. And our data is really part of the major functions of the future of the cloud. Then maybe we should start understanding that we will be different moving forward. And being different is important to see, because being different means adapting to the new lifestyle of the digital world. It's changing rapidly, and we have to start understanding that we have a role in how the future will be developed. So, the final video is the TED Talk that explains what the Internet of Things does and all the new Internet of Things parts. But you could really tell, and I'll explain in the next one, is one of the big things that, if you've seen the movie Her, which we don't have to watch in this, but you will watch an intro to new media if you haven't taken that. Her has this premise that in the future there will be much better battery life for every object, and Wi-Fi will be everywhere. The Internet of Things is kind of based on that as well. And everyone from Obama to even Trump talk about how they want to expand broadband access across the United States. And that's not just to help people who are in rural areas connect directly to the internet, because a fair amount of people in the United States are still stuck on dial-up speeds. But it isn't just that, it's about the fact that when everybody's connected, they're easier to track, they're easier to quantize, they're easier to sell products to, which is part of digital consumerism, and they're able to be part of the big data collecting sphere. So as we go forward, you have to remember that the word the cloud means hole in the ground, and servers is the new advancement, and the Internet of Things is going to be the next stage for the internet. It's important for you to understand this, because your final paper will be about what do you think the intervention was that got us to our present, and does the history of digital media only have one real outcome, which is the one that we're living in? Or did it have another one that we could have gone to, but we made a wrong turn somewhere? You'll have to start thinking about that. So until next time, keep thinking about how you're being quantized.